Hirohiko Araki, the man behind the series we all know and love, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But what did he do before the series that brought him to fame? With the beginning of 2017, the 30th anniversary of JoJo, I thought I would go back and go over each of Araki's works before JoJo. Hello everyone, this is the RPG Monger, and today I will be talking about Say Hi to Virginia, probably the least known of Araki's works. And yes, I know I kind of neglected this series, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about it. So, Say Hi to Virginia is a strange one coming from Araki, showing here more than ever that he was just trying to find a feel of what he wanted to do, with this one shot being sci-fi of all things. So, in the setting of a spaceship called the Dellinger, which is a delivery ship on the Earth-Venus route because in the future, people have somehow colonized the 864 degrees Fahrenheit surface of Venus, because that makes sense. Alright, I'm being a little bit too critical. So, on this ship are our three main characters: Hiroshi Takemoto, the engineer of the ship, Captain Matt Jackson, and the robot companion, Clyde. So as Matt does some questionable things, we discover riveting character traits like how he hates the sounds of apples being peeled. So then a transmission comes in, I wonder who it could be, and so does Hiroshi as he goes ahead and answers it, only for the person on the other end to be the classic shadow villain man, a concept that Araki uses again later on somewhat. So then Mystery Man lets Hiroshi know that there are two bombs on the ship. One that immediately blows up the escape pods, and another that will blow up the engine in an hour. And guess what? The bomb is named Virginia! Aw, I get it. Say hi to Virginia. Haha, I get it. Nice ruse, Araki. Nice one, my man. So then, after walking around some hallways, our heroes eventually find Virginia, who is just in plain sight. I mean, I don't understand how in Future World they couldn't notice this. But I digress. So apparently this bomb cannot even be touched or it will explode. And inside its glass is a vacuum where if even an ounce of air gets in, kaboom. So then, the captain devises an interesting plan. Make the entire block the bomb is in a vacuum, where then Clyde the robot will dismantle the bomb since his hands can fit through the barrier surrounding the bomb. So after cutting through the glass with ease and removing it, Clyde deactivates the barrier. But then, a pipe begins to leak, and if any of the water touches the bomb, it's game over. So with some classic Araki tension, right as Clyde deactivates Virginia, the pipe explodes, showering water everywhere. So then, after a very tense session of bomb deactivation, Hiroshi has some tea and the captain goes for a nap. Though then, the transmission appears again, congratulating Hiroshi for defeating his bomb. But then, with the twist of a century, it is revealed that the evil mystery man was the captain all along. And he then initiates a game of cat and mouse where, expectedly, Hiroshi is the mouse, where then this rather short one-shot of a manga ends. Just like that, maybe a little bit too abruptly for my liking. Now, the first thing I want to address here is that more than ever, Araki's art style barely, if at all, looks like the style he eventually uses in JoJo. Seeing that he made this in 1982, it's pretty much expected, but I love how even here he uses big bushy eyebrows. Overall, I'd say the story is about as average as they come, with a bit of extra tension in the end. And I'm not gonna lie, Clyde's design is probably my favorite thing about this, since it reminds me of those old space movies from the 60s and 50s. Not to mention, the twist at the end did add to the whole helpless in space feel of the manga. Seeing how short this one-shot is, there isn't really much else I can say about it. So in the end, I'd say this is worth the read, just as one of those things where you can see the origin story of sorts to Araki, because let me tell you, compared to this, JoJo truly was quite the evolution. Sorry about this video being so short. With a 32-page manga, there's only so much I can talk about. But anyways, if you like this video and want to see more like it, do subscribe. So that being said, today's cool thing of the day is the announcement of Season 2 to Overlord, which I kinda knew would eventually happen, so the confirmation was just ultra satisfying. Anyways, I'm the RPG Monger, and don't forget that each and every one of you are fantastic.